What's up, Hoopers? It's Coach Alex from THINCPRO Basketball, and in today's video, we are gonna go over how to make a left hand layup, or right hand if that's your weak hand. Let's get started. All right, guys, well, like I said, this video is all about how to make a left hand layup or a right hand layup if that's your weak hand. So basically, we're focused on our weak hand layups right now. I'm gonna give you 3 helpful tips when shooting a layup, all right? When working on your weak hand and things to think about and some troubles that you may have in the corrections to make for it, all right? And so the first thing we're gonna talk about is our gather, because that's an important part, especially for a lot of young players, because you'll see young players go and they'll shoot something like that, which is fine as you're learning, but I wanna teach you the proper way in order to do it. So your footwork is important. So as we're driving to the basket, we're here. We wanna make sure that when we pick the ball up, boom, once we pick it up, that the hand that we're shooting with, that same foot is our first step for our 1-2. So I'm dribbling, pick it up, 1, 2, up, okay? So we have to, the first step that you should do when you're practicing a layup is to start close, so you just work on that. You take 1 dribble, pick it up, 1, 2, finish. Start again. Boom, pick it up, 1, 2, finish. You don't even have to shoot the layup first. Just get your steps right. Work on your footwork. Boom. Pick it up, 1, 2, finish. And then you can take it back. All right, now let me put the whole thing in motion. Let me add another dribble. Up. So your gather is an important part when shooting your layups, because this is gonna help you get your rhythm all the way up to the finish at the basket. If your steps are off, if your gather is off, you're gonna have a little more trouble finishing the layup at the basket because you've messed yourself up with your footwork. So make sure that your gather is on point. Again, take it step by step when working on it, like I just showed you, and you'll be just fine. So step 1 is your gather. All right, so the first step again was your gather and your footwork. Now we've got to put our legs into it, meaning our technique part of the finish. So when we get here, we're going for it, boom. We get our steps, 1, 2. Now when we go up, we want to think of a layup as being like a puppet. So when we go for our left hand layup, we want to bring our left leg up with it. If we're working on our right hand goes up, right leg goes up with it. So if I'm going to attack the basket, we're going here, we're driving, boom, pick it up, 1, 2, then our left leg is going up with it. So if you're looking at me, if I'm going with my right hand, boom, I'm driving, pick it up, 1, 2, right leg comes up. Same with the left. That's an easy part of it. The main part, again, is your gather, your footwork, and your steps into that finish. But making sure that that same leg comes up with that same hand is very important, because that will help with your rhythm and help with you finishing the layup. So again, we're driving, boom, 1, 2, pick it up, 1, 2, finish. Left hand, left leg. Same with right hand, right leg. Just think of it like that. It'll make it so much easier on you when you're shooting the layup. Okay, so make sure your gather's on point and make sure you're bringing that same leg up with that same hand that you're shooting with. All right, that's step 2. That would be your legs. All right, guys, we're on our 3rd and final step to making a left hand layup or a right hand layup as well. That's gonna help you. This is the 3rd and final one, and of course, you have to be able to put the ball in the basket in order to be fully successful. So we've talked about our gather and getting our steps right, and then we just talked about our legs and making sure the same leg is coming up with that same hand, okay? So the final one is the finish. Give yourself a proper angle. Make sure that you're not cutting yourself short of the backboard. You want to be able to use it. So if I'm driving to the basket, again, I want to give myself a proper angle, and the best angle to take is free throw line extended out here on the wing. Boom, be able to drive in, get there, and finish. Okay, so the proper way, again, we want to count our steps. If we're working on it, we get here, boom, pick it up, 1, 2, and finish. Okay, but now we want to focus on the backboard. So when we're finishing, we want to make sure that that ball is up on the square, giving it ourselves a good opportunity to put the ball in the basket. If you're going to shoot the ball without using the backboard or finish the layup, you must be up high enough to get the ball over the front of the rim, because if you're shooting it like this, it's gonna be a lot tougher. But if you're doing it properly and using the backboard, you give yourself a better chance and opportunity. Okay, so remember, get your feet right. Make sure your legs are going up together with your arm and your hand, and you're finishing using the glass. Give yourself a proper angle. Don't cut off the backboard, because when you're shooting a layup, the best chance that you give yourself is to use the glass. Make sure you use it, put the ball in the basket. Those are 3 easy steps to help you convert a left-hand layup or right hand if that's your weak hand as well. All right, Hoopers, well, that's it for today's video. A very simple yet very important video that you must be able to apply to your game. If you can use these 3 easy steps to help you convert your layups, whether you're working on your right or left hand, make sure to use it. Now, click that like button, leave a comment, let us know what you think and what you want to see down the road in the future, so we can continue to do what we love by helping you improve your game. But the most important button that you click today is that subscribe button to join THINCPRO Basketball and check out all the great content that we have to offer over on our channel. All right, so make sure you do that before you go, and then I want you to get out there, hit the gym, hit the court, put the work in, work on finishing around the basket, because a layup is an easy 2 points to help boost your scoring average. And I will see you soon. Remember to always keep hooping.